Who's ready for it? If you've been following anything going on in my social media today, you'll know I'm tired, but I got my bubbles. So happy Friday. I'm Mia Voss. Good to see you. I got my Frenchie, but let me pop my bubbles first. And I'm going to burst my own bubble, something like that. How's everybody? Good to see you. Are you ready? Ready? Yeah. Debbie Shears in the house. Bring it, sis. I have things to say today. Shocker. Let me get my Frenchie. Hold up. Hi, dudes. Oh, here she is. Hi. She's had a rough week. Her belly wasn't feeling good. No, she was a little tooty. She did. Auntie Debbie's here. All the fun folks. I know it. Would you like to show your teats? Oh, teetsies. Look at all those teetsies. Oh, Mama, don't show my teetsies. Deborah, oh, both of my badass Deborahs are here. Debbie Shear, Deborah Trappin. Oh, yeah, please grab the bubbly. If you thought last week was feisty with Walter, wait till you hear us talk about Deborah and what's his name, Seth? Yeah, we're going to get real fast. Hi, Sky. Hi, love. Oh, was it your birthday this week, honey? Yeah, or is it today? It's today. Happy 33, man. What a great age. Oh, I fucking loved. Oh, I'm going to swear tonight, apparently. Oop, it's on. I will take a drink for you. Tiffany, how you feeling, love? Girlfriend. So sending you some good energy today. Don't know what's going on, but I know it's Bebe related. So I'm sending you a lot of love and good energy. You guys, please send it all to Tiffany. And we are going to also do some bong breathing just to get ourselves super tucked in and locked and loaded. Hi, Megan. How's my girl? Here she is. Look at Megan's picture. Hi, Lucia. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, you're off to your birthday dinner. Okay. Listen, we're going to talk next week because we are a little overdue after the last rant. Jen's here for the Seth show. That should be fun. If you guys haven't seen it, you may as well just roll on over there. Yay. Yeah. Send our girls, Tiffany's much love. I spent time we talked all around BLM. Yeah. Heads in the sand. Very frustrating. There's a lot of different layers, levels, things to all of this. The big thing today started with some anti-maskers. And quite frankly, it was me really coming to blows with some folks because of a local place here that I absolutely love, which is called Molly's Spirits here in Lakewood. And apparently a woman who's very well known for being combative and a bully around town rolled in and tried to ruin their business. And you'll see a lot of people were leaving reviews. And she called them Nazis. All kinds of stuff. It was just super obvious. Jerry's here. Drew Linsalata. Hey guys, speaking of Drew, post the Helix link here. Drew is launching a new business that is helping people get podcasts up and running, which means I'm finally going to crack the code and do my podcast, which is called Shit We Don't Talk About. I've struggled with the name. I've struggled with the swearing. Not really, but it's going to be called Shit We Don't Talk About. I'm going to do it. But first, we're going to do some bong breathing. You're in for the ranting. Let's do some grounding. Oh, look at little girl. Thank you so much, little girl. Let me drink first. This is for you, Tiffany. Yeah, that will be next week. Okay, cool. Next week with link. Groovy. Groovelicious. So let's ground. Put our feet on the ground. Both feet on the floor. Put your sits bones down on your chair. Get your base root chakra going, which I have to tell you about this session I have with Shoshana Franks, who is a woman that channels energy and spirits. And she and I had a wonderful session when she called in my spirit guides. Let me tell you something. Probably gave me the energy to be as feisty as I was today. But anyway, feet on the ground. Close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath like a gidge. Gigi, you gonna do this with me? Everybody ready? She's making a grunting sound. Hold it in. Let it out. Thanks, Snorty. And we're going to do another one. Breathe in. Hold it in. Look, you did a big bonk hit. Ah, yes. Yes. One more, just because we can. I need it. I totally need it. I got sage in my little thingamabob atomatizer, whatever it's called, over here. One more. Yeah. You needed that, didn't you? I know I did. So look at here. That was the point of my post today because, it was really, I really like this business. I went to this business a couple weeks ago. They had a great online app. I ordered all my boozy on the online app and then beep, beep, went to pick it up. I posted some pictures of it. Debbie's here. Does she honestly believe that she was asked to wear fucking masks? The same thing as the shit the Nazis did and still do. I listen, that is something that people need to stop saying, is throwing around Nazi. Yeah. Let me give you something to cry about, folks, because that is not anything to do with that. The ease of that word. Fist. Yep. Yep. She was definitely in the video, was nuts. Absolutely. Yeah. So I think, here's where I'm at. I gotta spritz my face. And this is why I'm speaking up. One, I spoke up and posted that link because we now have an ordinance here in Denver and Colorado that you have to wear a mask when you're inside a store. Well, let me tell you something. It's a fucking pain. I know it is. The only reason why I love wearing mine is because I got it from Steve Sells. I don't have it here today. But it's all sparkly and it's absolutely beautiful. Meet me at the sparkly mask. But folks, listen, and I don't want people to start arguing with me on here. We're not going to do that today. This is, first of all, this is my show. So there's that. But what I didn't like also is that, and apparently this woman is very, very well known for starting a bunch of crap all around town and bullying folks. But again, it's a very cool business. So yeah, on July 3rd, I got on the app. I think I still have it on here. I ordered myself a bunch of boozy and, I just beep, beep, pulled up to the bumper and here's their little app, Molly Spirits. Look at that. And so folks, there's a lot of ways we can get around this right now and help each other. This is why we don't have nice things, is because of dumb. And I called her a dumb bitch because I think she is. I am really, really big on, okay, cover your ears, put your headphones on, folks, because it's fixing to get real. I think the word twat is funny as hell. And I think the C word makes me fucking happy. It does, because there are some people that I just enjoy that word. I do, especially when somebody's acting up. Look at all this staff pics, all this fun boozy that you can get online. I got this little canned boozy. It was super fun. But anyway, what's bugging me is that she's trying to ruin this really cool local business. Folks, business is tough enough as it is. We have got to play in the sandbox together on this. So that was the original post. And then what happened was some folks came rolling in. Listen, Debbie Shear's on board with that word too. I enjoy it. It's got a nice ring to it. It does. There is some batshit crazy when people get on there. I'm telling you, I really do. Oh, where do you get my sparkling mask? Steve Sells Studio. And I will post that link. It's divine. It's just amazing. Hi, V Pope. Good to see you. And again, Randy Spites here. Good to see all you guys. So what ensued with that and what has been happening that I found is when I post things, because I'm really clipping into my empath energy, I can see through the bullshit. And so a lot of things get posted as I was just trying to. And generally, it's really somebody that's either one, trying to change your mind or shame you. I'm not here to have my mind changed. Listen, I spent a lot of time looking up the stuff that I believe in. That's it. And I really think that right now, all of us getting clear about what it is we believe in is super, super important. Now, if you're going to go roll over onto other people's pages and start some shit, you kind of get what you got to roll with that too. Tiffany did a great post about that. Steve is here. Hi, love. Yeah, Steve, post your links. Steve is where I got my sparkling mask. I allot myself about 1 or 2 a week of going over on really dumb posts and maybe commenting. So, for instance, I was on Carolyn Wonderland's post today, who's an amazing musician out of Austin. She's something on a stick. I love her. And she, Jenny Lynn, Ping and Jenny Lynn, Gwen Reed is here, is who I originally got that post from. And then apparently Jenny is one of the owners of Molly's Spirits. Good on you. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I love that you had the mask out front because you guys can't go to Burning Man. So they have this beautiful, like, actual sculpture, and they put a big mask on it. So yes, please. So anywho, I do think that getting super clear, and then if you do go over onto people's posts, which I did go over onto Carolyn Wonderland's, and it was a typical sorry folks, but WM, you know what that is, arguing about a beautiful post that a Black woman wrote about her heritage. I'm not here for it. I can't right now. Your Facebook page is your yard. Here we go. Yeah, don't come taking a crap in it. You can clean it up. Absolutely. Now, what Seth did, sanctimonious Seth, is he decided to not only argue with me, try to shame me, bring in religion, something about virtue. I was like, I just was not having it. He then took my post, screenshotted everything, and posted it over on his page where he could go get agreements. Okay. Sanctimonious Seth. Okay. If you guys go and look, it's on the post about the woman ranting. Have at him if you like. I certainly ran over there and gave him the business end too, because he just was not backing down. And that's what I really want to impress upon you and empower you with, is that it is your page and you don't have to convince anyone. Guys, but for me, I also make sure that I'm super clear on what I believe in and what I'm spending my time on. Okay. The other point that I made on this post today, and it was kind of let down a little bit further. Kathy, it did suck. And I will say it briefly shocked me. Andrej Harasowicz, who went over there and went a little crazy, I got to admit, bless him, warned me and said, hey, this guy took your post and took it all the way over there. I thought it was a total dick punk move on his part, total punk bitch move. And let him know that as well. But I also like to, and so feel free to go through that whole conversation today. The other thing that I had was the Deberah. So 2 weeks ago, I had the Walter. So Walter was a gentleman whom I don't know, decided to roll in on a post that I did on 4th of July, which was funny as hell. It was from Legally Blonde, when it said, makes me want a hot dog real bad. Because, I just was not feeling it about 4th of July. I'm not going to be celebrating anymore. You can feel free to get all aggro about that. But again, I'm not going to explain it to you. So you might want to get off this broadcast right now. But again, you can go over your page and all you want. Anywho, so Walter decides he wants to school me on that it's a country that I've made a lot of money and I shouldn't have that opinion. And no thanks. But I also called him out. Folks, this is not cancel culture, by the way. What the woman did at Molly's Spirits, that's cancel culture, because she was just throwing a fit. She was throwing a fit about wearing a mask. Folks, we're in a pandemic. It's not comfortable. Get yourself a Steve Sells mask and look sparkly and fucking amazing, right? Anywho, so that was Walter. Pamela's here. Hi, love. Hi. I'm sure you totally. Yep. Just a friend. First of all, the term friend is super loose, folks. Right now, what's been great about speaking out lately is it's weeded out a lot of the people who never interact with me, who never have anything to say on my business posts or anything, but come rolling in when they want to say something. I had a gal that rolled in on my post because I posted about a local gentleman, I use that term loosely here, who got super crazy about religion. And anywho, I had a local woman that decided to, not even local, somebody I don't even really know that well. And I just said, hey, lady, no, I'm not here for your bullshit. And no, I'm going to unfriend you too. Again, this is not an actual friendship, folks. If these are not people that are not aligned necessarily, you don't want to do business with them. And quite frankly, most of these folks, I don't think any of you guys are doing, if you're not doing business with. So why not get your message out there that you're aligned with, so you're going to attract the right people, not in a silo. He kept saying, echo chamber. Seth thought that was a fun little thing to say. Amy, what's up, love? You saw my rant last week. Deborah says, I hate she has my name. First it was, Debbie Downer. I love that. Total punk ass bitch. She says, oh, thank you for reporting that post. It was harassment. I appreciate that. Again, if he wanted to go over and talk about that, but to screenshot, like 10 or 11 screenshots of my whole post. Now, the other thing too, is that this guy is an anti-masker, and that's what all of the comments were. So I'm like, don't roll over here and say it's just because the one woman was getting feisty. Now let's talk about love and kindness, because that's what happened on my other post too, is a lot of people mistake this thing of like, oh, we just need to be kind. Yes, we do need to be kind, absolutely. But what happens, and especially with a lot of women, is that is lumped in there with keep your mouth shut. You should be kind. You should just be loving. No, not when it comes to stuff that I really believe in, which we're in a pandemic, and we are in race wars. We are in a revolution, and it's based on the fact that there's so much stuff that's been going on that we as white people have been putting up with. Okay. Or it hasn't affected us. That's okay. I'm not dogging on you. I have two. Mama's ranty. I know. Look at baby girl. Right. But to get back to my point, but that is the thing, though. You really do want to, you want to stand your ground on this kind of thing and this kindness thing. And that's what this guy was saying too. And this other woman, Deborah Bringleson, I'm going to name her out too. Now, listen, I let some shit go for 5 years, and I'm going to let you know that it was on me that I accepted to work with her as a consultant. But I will tell you, I got scammed for about $4,000. And she wouldn't give me a refund, even though I'd used none of the tools that she had. There's a whole story behind that, but I just kind of let it go because I was being nice and kind, right? So she comes rolling in on my post today and lets me know that there are some people that we have to be nice because they may have PTSD and have had sexual assault, and they have a problem with masks. And I was like, listen here, no, don't bring that in. First of all, I'm a sexual assault survivor, okay? Childhood trauma, sexual assault. I'm wearing a goddamn mask. I'm wearing a mask, okay? I don't have to wear a mask that long. So then I was like, no, Deborah, don't. And she just kept pushing the point of like that. I was like, no, not in this. This is a woman who is calling people Nazis and ruining their business because she's mad about having to wear a mask. So no, Deborah. And I'm saying that, I'm calling that a Deborah because these are people that also just want to like put these like, oh, you should be nice. So I kind of cleaned house on her too and let her know I still see you from what you did 5 years ago. Okay. Little bit of a cancel culture on this comment. And again, that was up to me that I accepted that contract. But once I knew it was something that I wasn't going to use in good faith, she could have at least given me some of my money back, but she argued and argued with me 5 years ago. And now I haven't heard from her in a long time. And she comes rolling in on my post to let me know how I should treat certain things. And listen, I know about PTSD. So many of us are experiencing it right now, but you have to wear a mask or just order online. Order online, people. Order online. Put the business out there. Ooh, golly, what is wrong with people? Yes, thank you. Gwen, yep, Gwen. I was literally called a silly girl for asking, girl, and you are not stupid. You are so smart. Let me tell you something. Taxes, talk to Gwen. Accounting. Yeah, I can't. And all the women on here, Kathy, you've been through this a lot. Yep, that way to shame women. I've had it. Oh, the nerve is right, sis. Let me tell you something. I'm not here for this. Douchey D. Yeah, we can go with Douchey D. So yeah, right now we have the Walter, we have the Deborah, and we have the sanctimonious Seth. Okay. And I know there's some folks that are uncomfortable with me being this feisty. I'm okay with that too. Just turn it off, y'all. But I implore you, please get straight and right with who you are and speak the fuck up. Maya did a wonderful, wonderful write. I had a wonderful write-up in 5280 magazine, and she outed a lot of folks who have been horrible in the wine industry. She's a splendid Black woman who is a sommelier, and white women want to touch her hair all the time. Don't even. I can't, sis. Listen to me, Linda. Listen, Linda. Yep. I'm telling you, you guys, it's really not that hard. Yeah. It really is, Debbie. That's really true. When they start doing that, it's inconvenienced. It's inconvenient. It really is inconvenience white people. I'm just going to say it. It is. It truly, I thank you for loving Feisty Mia. Listen, Linda. So Maya, we've talked about this copious amounts of times. And here's the other thing I want to say too, because I did point this out too. Now, what the problem is too, is I have a lot of Black friends and friends of color who are afraid to wear masks because they're getting profiled. So my point on that, and I put that in the comments, is we need to stand in the gap for people, not be a white savior, also ask, and also not overreact, because especially if you're going to stand in the gap and you're intervening if someone has gotten pulled over or if there are police involved, you have to be the calm white person. I'm not sure I'm in on that yet. So I got Legal Shield on my phone and I got my phone constantly charged. But there are a lot of people who are getting profiled in stores. Yep, root them out. Absolutely, sis. Root them out. Absolutely. Oh, Jocelyn's here. Hi, sis. Good to see you all here. Megan and Jocelyn, I went to high school with. So they knew me way, way, way back in the day when I was really quiet and not feisty like this. But I love my strong women who are here. And again, I think I'm also, the religious thing has been striking up for me because I finished this book last weekend called I'm Still Here, Black Dignity in a World Made for Whiteness. This is Austin Channing Brown. Now, let me tell you, this is what this book looks like. I was writing in it. I was doing stuff. I was out here on the back patio. I finished it Saturday morning and I bawled my eyes out for 3 hours. Hi, Gisette. Good to see you. So this woman also, Austin Channing Brown, literally named this because her parents wanted her to have an easier life with a name that sounded like a white man, right? But she's also been involved in the church. And I will say, I'm going to post a photo of a really important section that she had talking about religion, and then how tough it is, and especially, for her, the anger that she was feeling. And you guys have to read this book. You will see what a lot of our friends of color and our Black friends have gone through in their life, all in this, because it's a world that's centered around white people. And that's enough of that. Okay, we got to listen. But anyway, there's this whole thing, though. It really struck me because I was raised in a born-again Christian cult. No joke. From the age of 8 to the age of 17. And it was awful. It was awful. And they did things that subjugated so many people. And what's the word I'm looking for? They were okay with sexual abuse of children. You kept your mouth shut. So I got a problem with the church. Jesus and I have to have chats a lot because I have my empath side, I have my spiritual side, and I struggle with religion a lot. So please buy this book. Don't buy it from Amazon though. Okay. Amazon sucks. Even though I still order from Amazon some stuff, but don't buy it from there. I'm sorry. Yeah, Karin went to high school. Yeah, Karin was a couple years older than us. Oh, Heather Dawn, you just got your book? Okay, good. I ordered it for a cousin and her daughters. Debbie says, as a mom of Black boys, I'm nervous as hell sending them out in the world wearing a mask. Thank you, sis. I've seen it firsthand how they are treated differently. Thank you, sis. Please speak on that. Sis, I am starting a podcast called Shit We Don't Talk About. I've been talking about it. We started talking about it 4 years ago. Sis, it's going to roll, okay? And I want to have Maya on. I want to have Debbie on. I want to have Deborah on. Rob, what's happening? Rob is also a friend from high school. He knows how I get. And he was one of the first people I ever interviewed when I started doing live stream 7 years ago. Rob has a lot of stories as well, my friend. He is in South Carolina and has 2 Black children. And we talk a lot about this. Sorry, Rob. And he's also involved in the education system, and he's seen a lot. All of us have seen a lot. But again, standing in the back. Yep, sis, finally going to start that. I love that what's your podcast, Hungry Tipsy Grown? Please follow Maya, you guys. She is doing amazing things in the wine world. And because she spoke up and spoke out, I think that there is movement on a lot of things that's going to happen with her in business here in Colorado. Sis, are you coming over this weekend too, by the way? Ooh, I got a drink. Hold on. Got my Caramia. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So those are the 3 big points. Walters, which is somebody that tries to shame you into what he thinks should be your opinion. Deborah's nice, but they're kind of full of shit. And then we have sanctimonious Seth, who also is couching it in under another thing, which, by the way, he wasn't spouting any virtue bullshit to any of the men on the rant on the thread, including Charlie. Nope, he saved that for me. I'm just saying. Hungry, tipsy, grown. Yes, sis, thank you. Yes, Sunday, absolutely. I did come out on the other side, but I did do, thank you, Beep Hope. I did do a talk 2 years ago called Moving from Surviving to Thriving, which is the first time I realized that I had been in survival mode for a very, very long time, getting through, one, the church bullshit, and two, the abusive situation in my home. And, you got this, you guys. But speaking up, and it's so important right now. These are crucial, crucial, crucial times for speaking up. We're all tired. And if I'm tired as a white woman, my black friends are really fucking tired. I say that all the time. You know I do. Hi, Brooke. What's happening? Yes, and I will, because Drew, who is here, Drew Linsalata with Helix, also has a podcast called The Anxious Truth. And he's going to be helping me launch my podcast. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Who wants a card? Who wants a card? Would you like a card, Tuti? Mama is wound. Oh, thank you for the French kiss, Frenchie. Mama is round to fuck up. You guys go follow Brooke. She's doing amazing stuff. She's doing these fun yoga classes online. Right? It's so fun. All right, here we go. We're going to do affirmators. Let me get the other ones. Hope, please. Let's see. Oh, here they are. Yes, sweet ass domination deck. And listen, I know everybody is tired too. We can't do this all the time. I know I can't do this either. My cortisol levels are through the roof, but I also felt the need to speak out and call it out. And call it out, especially when it comes to businesses. Listen, you guys, you can be a cheerleader for the things you love. I posted a link. I did a Google review over there. Start leaving Google reviews. Start leaving Facebook reviews. Google reviews I especially like, and then you can post pictures over there. You can post videos too. We went to Long Hope's donkey shelter this week. Oh my God, did you see that? Man, Oshevitz, that'll do your heart right, is going to a donkey shelter, you know? Okay, bye, honey. Love you. Reach out, please. I'd love to talk to you. I want to hear how you're doing. Thanks for listening to my rant. You guys, please also feel free to reach out to me if you feel like there's something I'm off about. I am open to it. It's when I just can tell that people have an agenda and they try and slide it by and then gaslight you. Go look up gaslighting. It's been around for a long time, based on the 1940s movie. Yeah. Then a man was trying to drive a woman nuts by saying, no, that's you're just oversensitive. That's not what I meant. Mm-mm. All right, let's see. Yeah, no doubt. No joke. Exactly. You need to watch this and work it. Yeah, absolutely, sis. I agree. I think that, oh, good. Yeah. Free logo card you. Absolutely. Post all of your links here. Deborah, post your links as well. You're doing some amazing things in the world. Here we go. I'm going to do a group one, you guys, if you don't mind, because I like pulling your collective energy and putting it down on the cards so that nothing is specific. So bear with me. But why don't you message me later and I'll do a private one for you. How's that? Private dancer. Yes. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I do. Oh, thanks, love. And yeah, I know that we don't. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Human respect, love. I get that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that. I really do. How's your daughter doing, by the way? Terry, happy birthday. Today's your birthday, isn't it? Yay. Yay. See, that's how you get shit done right here. That, Miss Megan. Thanks, love. All right. Today, I am 1% better. Today, I will help another freedom soldier become 1% better. Of course, that's going to be remotely. If you could have been an ant protecting your queen or a leaf on a bush in the jungle, but you aren't. You are you. You are supposed to be you. You are superfly and sexy AF. Life is a discovery of yourself and then a journey to help others discover their magic as well. What can you do today to get closer to the new you? How can this new you help those around you? every day, ask yourself these questions. How can I become 1% better? How can I use my services to help one another become 1% better? Guys, that's what this world is all about right now. Now, that may be if you know somebody who doesn't really want to wear a mask, you can call them and say, I'm going to the store. Can I pick something up for you? Right? I'm going to Costco. What can I get for you? That's the way things are going to be. Now, I also just heard that Denver Public Schools is not going to be opening back up. Of course, we know that our governor here in Colorado is not, as well as the mayor of Aurora. Justice for Elijah McClain. That's all I have to say about that. And Mayor Hancock all said there's an ordinance that you have to wear a mask when you're inside. So listen, let's just start putting it out there. What can I pick up for you? You can Venmo me. I can drop it off at your door. Okay, that's my 1%. That's where I'm going with that. Okay. Yeah, follow my ES podcast. There we go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. And amen. Exactly. Okay. How about this? I'm happy for this awesome moment because this awesome moment is my awesome life. Too many people leave guts on the floor as they crawl through the week like snails, wishing it was the weekend. How often do you think, if it was only Friday? Although lately it's just day. And I can't wait for the weekend to get here. When you wish your week away, you're wishing your time away. Wishing away your time is like inviting the Grim Reaper to your private dinner. Do you really want to wish away your family, your friends, and your one life? Everything you take for granted is someone else's fairy tale. Cherish each and every moment that you have before time makes you cherish what you had. What you had. Every day is a Saturday. By the way, Rob, if you're still on here, I know you have a podcast as well, or you've got a website. Please post the link here. And I think with the 1% too, that can be also doing things like reading. I'm still here. Supporting Black authors, supporting Black-owned businesses. Black Lives Matter doesn't mean that all lives don't matter. It means like we need to focus on this, because if you start getting into things like the fact that Florida had overturned that folks who are felons need to pay all these fines now before they can vote, folks, guess who's been in prison a lot? People who are targeted, people that had, drug charges, things like that, people who are unfairly targeted. So that's that 1% you can do, is figure out how you can help. Okay. What's it going to be? Tell me in the comments. What's it going to be? I love that card too. Reaching out in love and to protect us all. Amen. And sis, we need to have our Witches of Eastwick call with you and I and our girl, Rebecca, who a lot of birthdays this week. Right? Hey, who's seen, hi, don't I sound like drunk Harry Carey? Hi. Who's seen Neowise, the comment? I've been chasing that little mofo all week, and I got up early on Sunday. I was too late for that. And take a look out for that. I'm just saying. Hey, Shannon, another high school gal who's here. Hi, love. Educate everyone. Amen. Systemic oppression is everywhere. Guys, you start looking out. And here's what I'm finding: the folks that are really fighting against it, it's because there's a system that they really like, and it's really convenient for them. And people who say they haven't seen racism or they don't see color, folks, it's because you're in your goddamn white bubble. Hi. Always wear earphones when you're talking to me. My emotional fear is an illusion. Ooh, I like this. You are a hunk of magical meat strapped to a skeleton made of stardust. You are raging through space on a giant rock approximately 67,000 miles per hour on a giant ball of fire in an infinite abyss. Be brave and bold in your quest, because you are a product of the impossible. Folks. All right, I got to put that over to the side. Oh, thanks, honey. I know we haven't seen each other since high school, but I think we would too. Here's my Uncle Mike rolling in here with his garden. Gardening Matters, plow up the city park. He's been gardening. Oh my God, my Uncle Mike's been, first of all, he's an amazing wood carver. Oh my God, he carved this beautiful like sea turtle out of tree trunks that had been uprooted at a cemetery in Quincy, Illinois. So these trees had been there pre-Civil War era. Right. And so he took those trees and like carved them into Uncle Mike. Post links here after we're done. You can't post pictures right now. But after they had been, think about them sitting in the ground for over 100+ years. And then the energy that you get when you carve into that. Cool, cool, cool stuff. Be brave, be bold, but don't start going for that be best bullshit. I get super high. I never stop peaking. When your weakness is exposed and you feel like a helpless donkey strapped to an operating table, don't say that. Remember that you aren't the first one to be diagnosed by the peanut gallery. In the sinking pits of despair, you must trek forward to the next great summit. Expose yourself and be transparent. Guys, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Let me tell you something. No fucking way. I am a handful. I'm a handful, but I'm a loving handful. I can just say, sis is here. I did. I'm live. You guys go follow Gigi. Let me talk about this girl right here. This woman. She is doing. She's working with Amplify PR, and she is going to be working with Gen X women who are not getting seen and heard through PR. She's breaking through. Stop the bullshit is her tagline. Just so you know. Jamie says her dad was born and raised in Quincy, Illinois. Jamie, good to see you here, love. How are you doing, honey? It's nice to see your beautiful face. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Gisette. Yay. Thanks, love. I'm glad you appreciate it. Love you too. Thank you. I love that you're passionate and that you're sharing your gift as well. I got some strong folks up in here. You feel it? You feel that energy? Hey, let me see if I can find my notes from my session with Shoshana Franks. Let me tell you about Shoshana real quick too. Oh shoot. Hey Charlie. Honey. Hold on. Oh wait, never mind. Here it is. You guys have heard me do the honey thing. So when I did my reading, Amplify PR, there you go. She's gonna have Gigi's gonna have I got it. Thank you. I'm sorry. Gigi's going to have a webinar next week that is giving you the top 5 best things to know about PR. Listen, she's got some stats that are going to freak you the fuck out. Okay, so here's the thing that I really liked that I learned about yesterday is that you can think in terms instead of masculine and feminine. Oh boy, I just saw Gigi's comment. Hold on. Instead of thinking of masculine and feminine, you can think in terms of active, which is the masculine action, and receptive, which is the female action. I love those distinctions instead of making it a gender-based thing. Active and receptive. Active is readiness, logical, tech mind, or on a tech focus. And then receptive can be curious and also loving and nurturing. We can have all of that. We can have all of that balanced in us. Okay? Do you love that? Do you love the sound of that? I just feel like it's so much more empowering. Again, Shoshana Franks, I absolutely love. She was one of the first ones to recognize my spirit guides. I did a reading with her back in 2014, and she's like, oh, so they are saying, I was like, wait, who they? She's like, you're they. And I had just discovered my spirit guides like a month before. It was kind of a kooky story. And I was like, wait, what do you mean my they? So it was very interesting so now 7 years later, 6 years later, she's working with me, but for her to recognize that. Hold on, let me pull up Gigi's comment. Here we go. Got my first BS comment from some jackass about my disclaimer that reads, read this first. I believe Black Lives Matter. I believe in being anti-racist. Oh, you put this on there, didn't you? And I believe in work on this daily. I actively call out racist behavior and actions that uphold white supremacist systems. If you do not agree with or support these actions and these statements, we cannot and will not work together. Damn. Way to root it out, sis. Let's go to Isla. Yes, Josh, we need to go to Isla. Oh, congrats on your new baby, bud. I love that. I met Josh and his wife on their honeymoon in Isla with my friend Dawn Swick Renshaw, and now they have 2 kids. He works at it does an amazing job doing really cool live streams at the hardware store you work. And your lovely, lovely wife is a teacher, and they have the 2 boys, Wilson, and what's the new one's name? Wilson and, oh man, it's a really good name too. God, I love how you held him in the dirt. Okay, back to Gigi. Listen, look at here. Listen, Linda. I love this. Now that's how you put it out there. Now listen, this is how you attract the business and the people that you want to work with, is you put things like that. And you got Waltered. Sounds like you got Waltered, and you stood up and said, nope, not going to do that. Not going to do that. Yes, go to Isla. I've been thinking about rereading the book recently, The Power of Receiving. Yes, please. Yes, please. Warner. So they have Wilson and Warner. Oh, love that. What a great name. Congrats, you guys. That's really sweet. I'm so happy. They're like, it's, love you guys. All right. So, Gigi, that's amazing. You guys, and go follow her and also sign up for the webinar that's going to be next week. Let me do a few more cards. Then I'm going to get my ranty self on out here. Yes. Oh, hey, go over to Mia on the Go or to my Facebook page. I have a deal going on with Toyota. So you can win a really cool yoga mat whole kit thing from Toyota. You got to go over there and like it and talk about your wellness things. So if somebody could post my Facebook page, that would be primo, or go pull that link and pull it over here. I'm going to post it on Instagram too. Be pulling names. I like it that I'm actually doing a giveaway that's like I get to pull the names and give it away. But they'll mail it to you because I'm terrible at going to the post office, especially now. Hey, here's a good card for you. Hey, here's a good card for you. Thanks, bro. Thank you, honey. You too. Josh, good to see you. Thanks. All right, playfulness. Oh, so cute. So cute. Here she is. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. This lady really knows how to party. So, this fun card, folks. Me getting into it with folks today, that was just part of the journey. I feel like it's part of my brand and also getting my voice out there. But fun, putting the fun in dysfunction since 1965, folks, that's me. And I highly, highly suggest fun. I know it's difficult right now. I know there's a lot going on, but the more fun that we're adding into things, which also means saying no to stuff. Doesn't sound fun. I bet we could take a page from Wilson, which is Josh and Amanda's son. He's like a 2-year-old. I bet he's having fun all the damn time. Who wants to have fun? Right? Exactly. I love some sugar. Pour some sugar on me. This is David Shigakani, by the way. He is the president of the Neenan Company. I used to work for the Neenan Company years ago. His name is Shigakani, but we call him Sugar. Good to see you, brother, man. He's such an advocate for animals as well. Love you to pieces. So playfulness, folks. Don't forget to have some fucking fun. As much as we can. I realize there is so much going on in the world. I hope this was inspiring and encouraging for you. Again, I kind of ranted. It needed to happen. So no more sanctimonious Seths. Kick the Deborahs to the curb that are kind of full of it and call them out on it. You don't have to be mad about it, but sometimes you got to be like, wait a second, I've been putting up with that, or I did not address that. And then move quickly. Move quickly into what that next step is. That's the other thing. Don't stay in anger. You can be angry and swift. I mean, this is the thing I loved in the book is she talks about Jesus rolling in with the money makers and the change makers and was like, get out. And he had a whip. Okay. And she said, I'm sure that if it was on the news the next day, it said how he was a troublemaker. Okay. Get this book. I'm still here. Austin Channing Brown. Absolutely love her. Go follow her as well. And I am going to get out of here, you guys. Be strong. Take no shit. I think that's what you meant. But I'll do a shot and I will take no shit. Amen. Deborah says, standing bold and confident in your values freaks some people out and weeds out those you are not meant to serve. Y'all are people who are doing really important things in this world, and I appreciate you so much. I really, really do. Feel free to ping me privately, and I will do a card for you. I'll do a card for you. I'll tumble for you. Right? All right. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next week. Love you so much. Go over and do the Toyota thing, too, so you can win a cool yoga mat. Okay, bye.